We should have seized all Saudi Arabian assets in this country, declared war on Saudi Arabia, rounded up every one of their citizens living in our country and executed them on public television, and then fired multiple nuclear warheads at that country.
Hey guys, it's me! I am back with another video. As you know, I was away for 2 weeks in the United States of America. And all I can say is, wow, what a place. My first time there, and I love America. I cannot wait to go back. I had an amazing time. Both me and Mel, we had an amazing time. And like I say, we cannot wait to go back. We did New York, went to Trump Tower. That's all I was really interested in. Had lunch in Trump Tower, and then spent a few days with Mel's relative, and then his family. And then we flew to Washington, and we walked around the Pentagon, because we have someone inside the Pentagon, and we walked 6 miles in some areas, because he works in some areas that are completely off limits to tourists. You may have seen some of my pictures posted on WhatsApp, and if you are a Patreon, then I did put a lot of photographs and everything of what we got up to on Patreon as well. So another good reason to become a Patreon. Anyway, we are back with a new video. Obviously, I've been away for 2 weeks, and 2 weeks is a long time in politics and everything else, but not a long time in Jason Butthole's life, because, you know, I came back and I was like, I'm completely out of the loop. So came back, had a look, saw what was going on, saw Shadow Man had put up a new video. I seen that FBI's channel has gone down now as well. So the little flagging queen has been at his little tricks again, flagging videos and all the rest of it. So I just checked in, see what was going on, and oh, it's the same old crap. You know, you think in 2 weeks, something might have changed, but he hasn't even changed his t-shirt. It's exactly the same. It's all the same. He's just clickbaiting more videos with people's names, and this time it's someone called Mike Thurston, and I've never even heard of Mike Thurston, but so I had a little look at his video. Who is this guy, Mike Thurston, that Jason Blaha is clickbaiting his video with? So I had a look, and this is about, this video here is about Jason Blaha talking about Mike Thurston, says you don't need squats for legs. And of course, it's just drama, as we know, and we'll hear that in a second. He loves the drama videos, because even in his own words, he says the drama ones make him the most shekels, and YouTube shekels, because that's what it's all about. Don't want to work, gonna pretend to be a YouTuber and a coach. Yeah. So the days of fake mercenaries are over, but now we're a fake coach now. So all that nonsense, but nothing changes. Like I say, even his hat and his t-shirt are the same thing. So he just nothing ever changes. But here he is clickbaiting his videos with Mike Thurston's name, trying to start some drama with Mike Thurston, but obviously Mike Thurston doesn't even know of Blaha, and if he does, he just laughs at him. But this is Jason Blaha's video about Mike Thurston, and we will see in a second who Mike Thurston is, and we'll compare him to the Jason Blaha muscle machine. But let's start the video.
You guys know what time it is. Time to talk about current events in the online fitness community. And for those of you who like these kind of videos, please remember to click like down below to offset those dislikes.
Now, I must say, he never used to say click the like button, but I think he saw how quickly my last channel grew. And it was because I engaged the audience and I asked them to click like and all that sort of stuff. So all of a sudden he's learning something. The little coach here is learning something. So he's learning how to engage his audience, which is something he doesn't really do. And he has quite a lot of disdain for his audience, if I'm honest. Doesn't care about them, talks down to them in the comment section of his Facebook page and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, not the nicest fella to his to the people that pay his bills.
But I had a number of people link me a video that, even though the title of the video and the point made is technically true, the video itself is horrifically bad, and that's by Mike Thurston. So let me go ahead.
So a number of his people have linked him a video. Yeah, right. All he's been doing, we know what he's been doing now. He's trolling around, patrolling the comment section, looking for stuff to start drama with, and spends his life on YouTube, sat in front of the computer, and and he's found something, but he says, "Oh, a number of people have linked it to me." Yeah. Do we believe that? I don't.
Put on my, that's why I've had a speechcraft and let's talk about this.
Yeah.
And this is going to be one of these examples of why I have a problem with fake natties who have probably never spent a year training clean in their entire life.
Oh, God, is it this subject again? Fake natties. Fake natties, everyone. Fake natties! It just doesn't get any... It just doesn't change. It doesn't get any better. It just doesn't change. Can you imagine being a long-term, one of the few, I know he's got thousands of subs that are just bought. But can you imagine being a long-term fan of Blaha? Can you imagine how bored you'd be by now? How long's he had this channel? 6 years it's taken him to get to this point, and boy does he protect it. Runs to YouTube and says, "What can I do to keep my channel?" Oh, get rid of your guns, get rid of your bullet making, get rid of your controversial nonsense about Muslims. And okay, YouTube, yes I will. Yes, I'll do anything to keep you happy. Do anything to keep the shekels coming in. I mean, can you imagine being a long-term subscriber? Just one of the few that aren't bought and not real and all that sort of stuff, fantasy subs that's been paid for. But if you were, if we can stretch imagination and you can imagine that you were one of his long-term fans, can you imagine how bored you'd be now by 6 years on, and all you've got is this? Talking about fake natties. Still talking about fake natties. Oh, man. It's just beyond words, really. But anyway, let's carry on.
They put out training information for an audience that's largely unenhanced. It really is a problem when they actually don't know anything about how to train that way. And Mike is a perfect example of this. And even worse, people who look great and look like they're in shape who are completely falling apart and out of shape. Okay, and that's a big deal there. And a lot of people kind of spin me the other direction, like, "You don't look phenomenal," and they realize that in my 40s, I still outperform most of their heroes. I don't have.
So he's saying that Mike Thurston is falling apart. All right. I don't know how old Mike Thurston is, but he looks like he's in his maybe in his 30s. Yeah, he's mid-30s, I'd say. You'll see in a minute when we look at his video. So Jason Blaha is trying to convince you, the audience, his audience, that Mike Thurston may look good, but inside he's falling apart. How does Jason know this? How does he come up with these fantastic ideas, these fantastic sort of fantasies? I mean, how deluded do you have to be? Anyone that knows anything about anything knows that your body will react to the conditions it's in. So if you spend your time sitting in front of a computer, you get a big fat ass and you look like shit. Yeah, if you spend your time sitting in front of your computer, you don't leave the house. You know, you don't go out, you don't get any sunlight, you just spend most of your time with a sedentary lifestyle, sitting on your ass and patrolling YouTube. You look like shit. And if you train and you eat well and you get a lot of sunlight and you live a great lifestyle, and, you know, it shows in your body. You look healthy. So in this right here, he's trying to convince you that although Mike Thurston may look good, inside he's falling apart. And you can still be fit and healthy and functional and look like shit. That's what it's like. Everything he says is the opposite of reality. He lives in an insane world where everything is backwards and inside out and upside down. So don't believe your eyes, believe Blaha. I mean, it makes no sense. And if you were a silly subscriber of his, you really wouldn't have a clue what to think or where to go or anything. I mean, the nonsense that comes out of this guy's mouth is unreal. So he wants you to believe that you can look really good, but be falling apart inside, and you can look like shit outside and be really fit and healthy and functional. Okay, Blaha, okay.
Have the performance and mobility problems this guy has, right? This is not an issue for me. Not even close. And that's sad, because I'm someone who everyone talks about being unimpressive, and again, genetically average, and in my 40s. Like, if right now at my age, at 42, if I was performing and as out of shape as he is and performing as bad as he is in this video, I would actually be really upset.
Okay, so he said it there. If he was performing like Mike Thurston and was out of shape like him, he'd be really upset. Should we hear it again, kids? I think we should. Just keep that in your mind, yeah? We can compare these two.
40s. Like, if right now at my age, at 42, if I was performing and as out of shape as he is and performing as bad as he is in this video.
So if he was performing and was out of shape and not performing like Mike Thurston is in this video, he'd be really upset.
I would actually be really upset. Like, that would be...
Okay. Oh, Blaha, why did you do this to yourself? Right, so this is the guy, Mike Thurston, that Jason Blaha has clickbaited his video with and is trying to start drama with, and is saying that if he looked like this guy, he was as out of shape and functioning as bad as this guy, Jason Blaha would be very upset. Yeah, this guy, him. I don't know about you guys. I mean, I've been fit and healthy. I'm not at my peak for sure now. I haven't trained for a little while. And if I looked like this guy, I'd be pretty fucking happy. I'd be very happy. This guy, look, I mean, who wants to look like this guy? I mean, this guy looks, yeah, look at this guy. He trains, he's got a very fit, functional body. You can tell that by his movement, his core's strong. He is going sort of parallel, all right? He's not using massive weights, but, you know, who knows how big this guy is? We don't know how big he is. And it's not all about weights and numbers. You know, it's having a functional body that works and looks good. It's a product of your training. So, I don't know, would you rather look like this guy? Who looks fit, healthy, in shape, vascular, so his cardiovascular system's working. You know, he's getting good. Yeah, he looks good. Like I say, I don't know anything about this guy. He's not trying to be a bodybuilder, which is, again, something Jason Blaha seems to be obsessed with. Bodybuilders, and we all know why. But this guy looks great. He looks great. He's functional. His body looks good. It works. So this is the guy that Jason Blaha is making his video about. Mike Thurston. Yep. And now let's have a little look and compare Mike Thurston to... I'm in my 40s, guys. Give me a break. I was in bed for a year. Yeah, because you ate yourself in bed for a year. No, you didn't have an accident and get put in bed for a year. You know, you didn't break break some sort of spine or, damage your spine. You couldn't walk. You put yourself in bed by becoming obese, by eating too much and being too lazy. Now you're trying to undo it and pretend you're a fitness coach and athlete and strength power lifter. I mean, where do we begin? I've got 3 medals on the wall. That means something. They may be participation medals, but it means something. Have you got 3 medals on the wall? No, because you're not Jason Blaha. I mean, who would you rather look like? Would you like to look like Mike Thurston or Jason Blaha? Now let's look at his. He's saying Mike Thurston is not mobile. He's got mobility problems. He's not very athletic. He's falling apart inside and looks really bad. All right, let's see how it's done then, Jason. Show us how it's done. All right, so here we go. He's got his 3 medals there. He's got the muffin top, very nice. He's got the cottage cheese down below on the legs there.
Our kind has fewer calories in a 4-ounce serving than in a whole glass of skim milk. Our kind, light and lively brand cottage cheese. It's good for your image.
The MILFs love cottage cheese. And let's have a look now. Let's see. Okay. Stumbling around a bit. Mobility problems. Yeah. Mike Thurston has the mobility problems. I mean, it just... What planet does Jason Blaha live on? Jason Blaha, please just get with the program. Come back to Earth. I don't know what planet you're living on, but it's not the one we're living on. I can't get my head round it. Like I say, I've been away for 2 weeks, and I come back to this, where Jason Blaha is calling out Mike Thurston. And it's just madness, isn't it, really? Anyway, guys, I hope that was informative. First video back, like I say, after 2 weeks away. Yeah, I loved America, and I will be back. God bless America. And, yeah, so if you like this video, please like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, tell a family. And, yeah, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Have you missed me? Because I miss making the videos, that's for sure. And expect a proper sex pig video where I dress up. I don't know if I'm going to keep that accent, but we're going to have some fun with that as well. All right, so I've got a few more things in the pipeline where we're doing the old sex pig video. All right, guys, I hope that was informative, and I am out of here.